So we are restarting the same topic. So idiomatic expression number one, over the moon. Over the moon means to be extremely happy or pleasant. Next idiom. This is a useful phrase for you to develop, to polish your communication, to beautify your conversation. Put yourself, put yourself in someone's shoes. Put yourself into someone's shoes. That means try to understand someone's situation, condition, or feelings. It is very useful for you because we may have to say this expression with people, especially our friends or colleagues. So what is the idiom? Put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in my shoes. So you can say, you are not understanding myself.
Put yourself in my shoes. What is the meaning, sir?
That means try to understand my situation, my condition, my feelings. Maybe you are in a difficult or unpleasant situation. At that time, you can use this excellent idiom.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So, Mr. Jasimuddin, I am running in a very difficult situation, but you are not at all putting yourself in my shoes. Got the meaning, dear friends? Got the meaning?
Definitely. Yeah,
yeah, that means Mr. Jasimuddin is not considering me. Mr. Jasimuddin is not understanding my feelings. I'm totally in a panic, in a situation, difficult situation. But Jasimuddin is very happy. He can help me, but he's not understanding my situation. He is forcing me to enjoy in the party. How can I enjoy in the party? Because I am in a difficult situation. So, Mr. Jasimuddin, you are not putting yourself into my shoes. Can anyone say one example with this? This may be a tricky for you. After some time, you can also introduce some idiomatic expressions that you have studied already. You might have a lot of idiomatic expressions, idioms. So you can, one or two you can express here, introduce here.
So I can make sentence.
Can I make sense?
Samir.
Please put yourself in my shoes because I fell in the wall.
Yeah. Please put yourself in my shoes because I failed in the examination. Very good. Well done, brother. Next, Jasimuddin.
Sorry, if you put yourself in my shoes, then you can understand how much tough situation I've been going through.
Wow, beautiful. You have better knowledge than me because your sigma, your thinking skill is divergent. It's really going too deep. You have good creativity. Next.
Can I speak, sir?
Sure.
You just go by your choice. Why don't you put yourself in my shoes?
Wow, beautiful, understandable, simple sentence. Put yourself in my shoes means try to understand my condition. You can say this to your husband, to your wife, to your brother, to your sister, to your parents, to your friends. Maybe your friends, you can always use this. Try to understand my situation. Try to understand my feelings. I'm in a trouble. I'm in a difficult situation. Why don't you put your put yourself in my shoes. Why don't you put yourself in my shoes?
Okay. When I was in trouble, you didn't put your self in my shoes.
When I was in trouble, you didn't put yourself in my
In my
shoes.
shoes.
That means you are not keeping a person into your shoes. Not. You don't think like that.
Yeah. Because when I was in trouble, so he didn't help me, right? So
He didn't help.
yeah,
He didn't consider. He didn't
Considers.
understand the feelings of Mr. Prince. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Next, who would like to? If you don't understand the class, if you have any doubt, you can ask. No problem. Okay.
Can I tell?
Shahid.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. First of all, I'll tell my opinion. I'm Saidur Rahman. I'm from Calcutta. I'm Indian. Yeah.
We cannot see your face clearly.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Keep your camera a little down like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
speak.
yeah.
Speak.
I'll
You're from
tell
Calcutta.
something. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
According
How do we pronounce that word? Calcutta or Kolkata?
I think Calcutta, right? Calcutta.
Calcutta.
I know Calcutta. Calcutta.
Okay, Shahid, continue.
First of all, I tell. I mean, this sometimes is bad situation. This time, I mean, according to me, my parents is hospital. My friend tell me, please, you came here in party, enjoy. This time is feelings is bad, bad situation. That time I won't go to party. Sir, I mean, I didn't understand your topic.
Okay. The idiomatic expression is put yourself into my shoes. Put yourself in my shoes means to understand, try to understand someone's situation. Try to understand my situation or my feelings. So if you are in trouble, you can say, why don't you put yourself in my shoes? Why don't you put yourself in my shoes? That means, why don't you try to understand my situation? I am totally in panic. So next, who will say?
May I?
Yeah. Sadia
Okay.
from Pakistan.
Yes, sir. Why don't you put yourself into my shoes? I'm in a fix.
I'm in a
Fix.
fix.
I mean, fix. In of course, in bad situation, I'm in fix.
Yeah.
I'm in a FIX fix.
All
in a bad
right.
situation.
Good. Next. Pass.
Can I share?
Yeah.
I cannot think clearly anymore. Please put your shoes. Please put yourself in my shoes.
Very good. Very good. Next. So last three or
Yes.
Muhammad Allah Friday.
Yes. Please let me explain the situation before I give my sentences. When I came back from my work and my wife is little bit ill or sick, they will tell me you didn't care about me. I will tell her when I was in my work, there are a lot thing to do. I was very busy. Put yourself in my shoes.
Very good. Next, pass.
Okay, I answer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yourself in my shoes, please, when I have trouble.
Okay. Very good. Next. Okay. Next, let me introduce you another idiomatic expression.
May I?
Where were you sleeping? Were you sleeping?
Hello, Mary.
Okay.
I uh,
Timor
want to
Leste.
say some
Gabriel.
about the my heart shows and put your feelings to my heart.
Gabriel, sorry, I didn't get. Can you repeat?
Oh, really? My heart shows you and put your time for my heart. Thank you.
No, put yourself in my shoes. That means try to understand my situation. I am in totally trouble. I am in a difficult situation. So please
Sure.
put yourself in my shoes.
Sure. Thank you.
Okay. Next, anybody? Anybody would like to say? So like,
Hello? Hello,
yes,
sir.
yes.
Yeah, you see that it's painful, but you are able to put yourself in those shoes. You see
Very
that
good.
it's painful, but you are able to put yourself in those shoes. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
You are able to understand my situation, but why don't you put yourself into my shoes? You can turn that sentence. Okay. You are able to understand my situation. Then why don't you put yourself in my shoes? Then why don't you understand? Okay. Ask
Yeah,
your
thank you
husband
so
today.
much.
Then you will learn
Yeah.
this. Okay. Next.
Can I answer?
Yeah.
Yes. You uh, you choose to put yourself in your brother's shoes to understand why he did that.
Okay,
That's
good.
it.
Very good. Muhammad Irish, can you say one sentence with put yourself in my shoes? Put yourself in my shoes means try to understand my situation or feelings.
Okay, can you repeat once again? What is the
One example.
idiom here?
One example. I am
Yes.
totally
Okay.
very depressed, disappointed. I am very upset. But you are my friend. You are very happy. And looking at you, I am telling Mr. Irish, why don't you put yourself in my shoes? Why don't you put yourself in my shoes? That means, why don't you understand my condition, my feelings?
Okay, sir, I got it, your point. Okay, so my dear friends, I have an example regarding this particular idiomic expression. Why do you put me in your shoes? So related to this, I would like to say I was walking on my way, and I was facing some illusions, and you were just blaming me. I'm not keeping my work, and I'm so lazy. So why don't you put me in your shoes? You don't know what I'm suffering and what I'm facing. That's all
Okay.
about it, sir.
Okay.
Can I,
Another
sir?
very, yeah.
I give you
Okay.
another example.
Yeah, I give you one example. I'm telling to my manager, when our finance department deduct my salary, why didn't you put yourself in my shoes?
Yeah, the manager was deducting the salary and not
No, the
there is no
finance,
increment.
the finance department, they deduct my salary. So I'm telling to my manager, why you didn't put your shoes in myself, and why didn't you help me? Why didn't you tell the
Yeah,
situation that why they deduct my salary?
yeah,
So I'm going to tell when our finance departments they deduct my salary. So why you didn't put your shoes in myself?
very good. That's really understandable, and it's really contextual. A good example. Yasimuddin,
Thanks.
would you like to say one more sentence?
Yes, sir. If I would like to become a good leader, at at that time I have to put myself other people shoes.
Beautiful. Well done, brother. If I become a great leader, I have to put myself in
To other
other
people's shoes.
people's shoes. I have to. Okay, okay. Next, who would like to say? So let me just jump on to another very beautiful, interesting idiom. That is, if you are taking, if you take a leave without the permission of authority. For example, Yupkin is a nurse. Yupkin is a nurse in Thailand. She she takes a leave without informing the authority, without informing the 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 higher seniors or the board or the the manager. So that is really a French leave. Take a French leave means in take a leave without informing the authority. Understand? To take a leave without permission. Simply you are leaving, then you are not informing anyone. Then that kind of leave is called French leave. Take a French leave means take a leave without permission of the authority. One example. ED, see, I'm going to take a French leave tomorrow. Don't share this matter with anyone. This is highly confidential. I'm going to take a French leave tomorrow. Okay. So this is my example. Pass.
So
Next month I'm going India. Don't French anyone.
No. Take a French leave. French leave means take a leave without a leave. That is a leave. French leave
only.
means a leave that without permission. So you can create sentences. Samir Khan.
Could you write it the sentences, please?
Oh, you want to get on the description box? Wait. French leave. Take a leave without permission. Okay. Now who would like to say? Samir?
Yes, sir, I will say. I took a faint leave from my school when I was sick.
Samir took a French leave when he was sick. He was sick, but he can write a letter to the principal or the teacher. That's teacher, I am not well. I have fever. But Samir didn't inform anyone. He took a French leave. That is French leave. Good. Well done, brother. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
May I?
Yeah.
I wanted to my parents to give permission to go USA, and she didn't. They didn't give me the permission. That's why I took a friend's leave to go USA.
Okay. Very good. She didn't give you permission, so you took another day a friend leave. He took a friend leave. Very good. Good
May I
idea.
speak, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So here's a idiomatic expression, and it's all about French leave. Its meaning is this idiomatic expression is all about taking a leave without any permission. Before 2 weeks back, I took a French leave because my school principal was not confirming my salary expectation. So I took a French leave.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Next. Pass. Some people turned off their cameras, so we cannot see them.
No, I didn't. I have some problem. I cannot.
Okay.
May I say?
Yeah.
Why don't you take a French leave? We have a plethora work here.
Why don't you take a French leave? We have a plethora of works. Plethora means many. Is it correct?
Many, a
Yeah.
number.
Of. Next, who would like to say one sentence with French leave?
I took French leave when I went outside with my friends from my school.
If I was the principal, I will hang you up.
I didn't inform anyone. Yes, thank you.
Okay. French leave means a leave without permission from anywhere, school, college, hospital, business building, from any shop or a company, anywhere.
Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Can I ask you one thing, please?
Yeah.
Sir, while using this particular idiomatic expression, what we have to express actually, because we are taking a French leave. So if we have to use this particular idiomatic expression, it is necessary something that we have to give some reason along with that. It's a question and it is arising in my mind, so I just ask you.
So you are asking me, is there a reason to be connected with this expression? You know, this is an expression, idiomatic expression. Either you connect a reason or not. It's not a problem. One example, tomorrow there is a function in my house. If I take a leave, the principal will kick me out. The principal will terminate me from the job. So, my dear Arish, I'm going to take a French leave tomorrow. So,
okay, sir, I got your point.
Never
Thank you
ever
so much.
share this matter with anyone.
Okay, sir.
You know,
I was just asking, sir.
I explained all the reason. So you can use the reason. You can say the reason.
Hello.
Okay,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
And the newspaper take us a lot of speech in the living room. Take us. The new sofa take us a lot of speech in the living room.
Take a French leave. What is the meaning, sweetie? French leave meaning.
And take us in the new sofa.
I'm
Takes
asking,
us.
please listen. Please listen.
Yeah.
What is the meaning of French leave?
The speech.
You know, you are not listening. That's why you are not getting. French leave means that is a phrase in English. French leave means a leave without permission. If you are working in a school, you are planning a French leave, or if you have not attended the school one day, you have not gone to school one day, that time you can share this matter with your friends. Oh, that was a French leave. Oh, that was a French leave. That means I didn't inform anyone. I took a leave without permission.
Friendly. Okay, this friendly, I don't know. Thank you. Yeah.
So, sweetie, you do one thing, sweetie. You Google French leave meaning in your language. What is your language in Myanmar? What language you are speaking? What's your mother tongue?
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
What's your mother tongue? What's your language, sweetie?
Myanmar language.
Myanmar language.
Myanmar. Yes.
What is
Okay,
the
I
name of
will.
Myanmar language?
Myanmar language and Burmese.
Burmese.
Yes.
Burmese is the name of the language in your country? Hindi is
No,
the language in
Burmese is
Calcutta and UP, Haryana, Rajasthan, and Delhi. What is the language in your country? In my country, my mother tongue.
Myanmar language. Mother tongue. Yes.
Okay. 1 minute.
Mother language Myanmar. Yes.
Can I try, coach?
1 minute, sir. Burmese language. Burmese language is spoken in yeah. So, sweetie, your language name is Burmese?
Yes.
Okay. So you can check on dictionary the correct meaning of French leave. You will get more definition, meaning, and everything. You just check Google. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Next, Edie.
Okay, thank you, coach. Well, nice things I think to discuss. Friends live in my language, in my mother tongue's language. It means that it is, we call it chabut. Yeah, I'll try to make an example in English. Due to my absence today of a teaching time, some students, some of my students take French leave just because of they have new teacher, just because of they feel bored of learning with the new teacher. So some of them take French leave.
It's quite interesting and funny. You know, there was a new teacher was appointed in a school, in ED school. So students get bored. Students got bored of listening to that lecturing, teaching of the new teacher. The new teacher cannot manage the class. The new teacher cannot control the classroom. So it was totally a disturbance and annoyance in the classroom. So it's just like a drama in the beginning and ending. There is no idea. So children started taking French leaves. children, they are not informing the principal or teacher. They are taking leave without any permission. That is French leave.
Yeah, it's always happening in my country. Some stubborn students will take French leave whenever some teachers maybe are teaching not in the correct way, and another way that they would like to run away from the behind doors of the school and maybe jump over the fence of the school.
I have an excellent way for that. I have a solution for that. If people, if students are taking, if students are taking too much leaves, too many leaves without taking permission, if students are taking French leaves, please appoint me in your school.
I will, sir. Maybe next time you can take a part also to stay among our students here.
Okay, where is your school situated?
I'm teaching. I'm teaching in college as well as also high school in part of North Sumatra. North Sumatra is located in Medan. We have Indonesia. We have 5 big islands, and we also have thousands of small islands in Indonesia. So we are living in Sumatra. It is part of the biggest island in Indonesia. So.
There was a tsunami in Sumatra. I heard that news. Dreadful news. Sumatra tsunami. Have you heard of that?
It was happened a long time ago in Aceh. Yeah, that's right. In Aceh, millions of people was dead and swept by the water of tsunami.
Okay, sorry for interrupting you, Mr. Edie. So we are moving on to another example. Anybody would like to say, Anna or anybody?
Can I, sir?
Okay, can I try?
Yeah. Anna?
Who is speak now? Okay, me. I have 2 friends live when my friend from France came. I have 2 friends live from my office when my friend from France came.
I have to take a French leave from my school when my friend came from French. What is it?
When my friend from France came.
Oh, when my friend came from France. My friend came from France. So I took a friend. I will take a French leave when my friend come from France. You can say in any other idea, any other sentence structure. So very good. Thank you so much. Now moving on to another idiomatic expression. So anybody, can anyone introduce one idiom? Any one idiom? Pritam Kumar, turn on your camera.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Frangelus, spelling, that me.
1 minute. Okay, other people, do you have any idea about any kind of idiom?
May I say something?
Okay, Sadia. Sweetie, you please check the comment box. I have texted.
Yes.
Okay. Rocket science. Rocket science is a very interesting idiom. That means difficult task, or difficult, something is very difficult. Okay, so if something is very difficult, you can say, what you can say? What you
It
can
is
say?
not. It is
It
not.
is
It is
rock.
a
It is
rocket
rock.
science. Yeah.
Not rocket
So you can
science.
say, why are you forcing me to do all these assignments this week? It is not a, it's a rocket science. As far as I'm concerned, it's a rocket science for me. It's a burden of works. This week, you are giving too many assignments. So my example, you are giving me too many assignments this week. As far as I am concerned, this is really a rocket science. Pass. Who will say another sentence?
May I, sir?
Okay.
Can I,
May
sir?
I?
Muhyiddin, you can say next. First, Jasimuddin answer.
At a time, learning more than 3 languages is a rocket science.
Learning more than two at a time, learning more than 2 languages at a time is a rocket science. Okay,
Rocket
next Muhyiddin. After 2 minutes, this meeting will be over.
Okay, sir. Actually, I want to say is the same with Mr. Jasimuddin, but I want to say in a different way.
Speed up, speed up. This time is going to finish.
Okay,
May I say,
sir.
sir?
In order to learn English fluently in 3 months, it's rocket science for me.
Very good. Next, Sadia.
Yes,
Speed up.
driving is rocket science. You all need to do is practice regularly.
Driving is not a rocket science. What did you say?
All you need to do is practice regularly.
Driving is a rocket science.
It's
All
not
you
driving.
need.
Rocket science.
Oh, not rocket science. Not rocket science means not a difficult task. So driving is not a rocket science. All you have to do is practice well. Very good. Next. Yupin.
Okay, can I try?
Wait.
Learning English is rocket science for me this times because I am a beginner and I can listen you
Okay,
for
very good.
free.
This meeting will be ending now. So anybody, speed up.
Yeah. It's not not a rocket science if you are considering programming languages are too tough to learn.
Very
Every
good. Next.
programming language.
Who is next? Speed up. This is ending. Meeting will be end now.
Okay.
No rejoining.
Can I try?
Yes, don't take any permission. Speed up. Only
Okay,
seconds.
okay. My boss gave me a lot task in this day. I think it is rock AdSense.
Okay. Very good. Edie. Next. Who would like to speak? Edie.